The bubble lead goes down, the air shooter goes up. Every enemy that's down for bubble lead should die, and every enemy that's above for air shooter should die as well. Everything I say is based on my own opinions and experience. I'm not speaking for the public, and my feedback should be treated as such. You are watching Nico Evaluates. With 25 years of experience on Mega Man games, 7 years of doing the No Miss Buster Only challenge, and countless Snupster Races, as well as being the QA tester for Mega Man Unlimited, I'm here to tell you my honest opinion on different Mega Man games, so sit tight and learn. Hello people and welcome back to Nico Evaluates Mega Man 2. Let's go back to Crash Man because I realized something on my last playthrough. I was watching it back and I realized something. Alright, we can't revisit stages. Shit! Time to restart. Do you say restart or restart? Do you say replay or replay? And where are you from? Crash Man. Oh, I forgot to show the pippies. There's a key combination which is something like select or something, and you can spawn pippies on that screen. It's an Easter egg. Let us go find something. I'll tell you how this game sucks ass, but I will not tell you straight up. I want you to play the game first and experience it yourself. Of course you think the middle blade is best. I can see that everyone uses the middle blades because it's the best weapon you'd ever had. So here's the spot that I was talking about. You notice anything strange about the lift? Look at the space between Mega Man's legs and the lift when the lift is going down. See that? It's the goddamn magnet beam thing. It's the same invisible magnet beam that on footholders. It's the same physics. It's the same magnet beam thing that in Mega Man 1 on the footholders. Look at that. Oh my lord. That explains why you can jump through it. It's just a 1 pixel line of a magnet beam or something similar. That's why you can jump through this. That's why you don't hit your head on it. So the lift itself is not a physical property. And I guess why you don't drop through this one is because they fixed the velocity problem in the game, further proving the fact that Mega Man 1's footholder glitch is because of the velocity problem in the game. So no matter how much you jump on this lift here, you're not gonna drop through when it's going up. So I guess that's confirmed then. Or at least a very strong find here. So because of the velocity problem is fixed, you don't drop through them, and you do in Mega Man 1. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go check the first episode of Mega Man 1 that I just did. I explain how the footholders work in that. And this further confirms that they use the same mechanic on this one. So the lift is not carrying us. Again, it's the same magnet beam platform. Oh yeah, that's interesting to see. Whenever you kill enemies on the same frame, they all of them drop the same power-up. So what that essentially means is that they are coded in a way where it depends on the frame what power-up you'll get, I guess? That would make sense. Alright, so we have a lot of explaining to do on Quickman stage, so let's head there. I'll talk about Quickman when we get there. I don't have to talk much because it's already been analyzed by Felon, but I'll talk a little bit about it. First things first, you can get that life with item number 1. There we go. It's an okay design. Makes the player wonder how to get those items and explore a bit, in a sense. So the item number 1 works pretty well. Of course, it's one of the most fundamental utilities in the game for speedrunners. You can do so many zips with this. But it's a fun weapon casually as well. You can skip some enemies with it too, not just terrain. Of course, the main gimmick in this stage are the quick beams. But again, these enemies sometimes kind of hard to dodge if yeah, if those little worms get up here and you're going about this section fast, then those are really hard to avoid. But we have a way, right? We've got this, of course. Why even try use any other weapon now? We tried it already. They don't fucking work. So here is threaded section. This killed so many players in the early days of NES. It still does. It's not easy by any means. Barely made that. If you go right here, you get yourself some an E-tank life and some weapon energy as well. Pause here, goes black for some reason. I actually never paused on this screen. What the hell? That could be because of the game cheating codes, I'm not sure. That's strange. Alright, new enemy. So there is an animation and it's fine. Like, I like that. He's like picking up fires from his own head and kind of throwing them or something. Or just tipping his head, whatever you wanna make out of that. So he's throwing the tackle fires from Mega Man 1. I always thought that was a fun idea. And they home a bit on Mega Man. Actually, they completely home on Mega Man, but they're kind of random, like the way he throws them. Sometimes there's a pause like that, and sometimes he just throws multiple after one another. So I'm not sure what controls that, but it's a fun enemy. I do like it. So let's have some fun. That works, but that dings. Did you hear that? Let's do it again. You hear that? It doesn't work. So why does the normal shot work and the fully charged one doesn't? I have to assume that's a mistake, but it would make sense. Why would you kill fire with fire? These should all ding, not just the big shot. They should all ding away from him. They should all not deal damage. So I don't know what the. So this would actually make sense. Nice. So they got that right at least. Try to. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Trying to use leaves against fire, but you only need 3 shots. I'm so bad at using this weapon because it's so fucking garbage. Like, some people left comments saying that you can use this weapon here, that weapon there, those weapons on this part. Yeah, you just mentioned like 3 parts in the entire game. Good job. Bubble lead, I'm not assuming that it works. But it does. Well, it probably should, it's made of water. Or, well, it's not made of water, it's made of lead. But maybe it's made of both? So that works well. I like how the room goes dark when you kill these. By the way, I made a mistake on my last episode. I said that the quick boomerang was meant to kill everything in the game, and it doesn't kill the fish. It actually kills the fish too. What I meant to say is that it actually kills the fish too, even though it was not meant to kill it. So yeah, this weapon kills everything in the game pretty much. I think it kills everything. And how many shots of quick boomerang do you get on one bar? Try to guess. Over 200. Like, it's like 220 or something, I forgot. But over 200 shots of quick boomerang on one energy bar. 200. Okay, let's play a game. How many metal blades do you get with one bar? Over 100. This is one of the reasons why these weapons are so over fucking powered. They never run out. You can get so much out of them. It's ridiculous. That's why every other weapon in the game is garbage. Well, even without Metal Blade and Quick Boomerang, they would still be garbage. We could, Metal Blade. What's the fun in that? Crash Bomb. Crash Bombs should be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe it doesn't work. Let's just say it doesn't work. I understand, not all of the weapons should work on all of the enemies. That's common. I get that. Can't fault the game for that. But it didn't make the ding sound, so I'm not sure if it did any damage or not. It didn't say ding! It was just exploding over and over. So that would be nice to fix. So if you wanna go through this part easier, you can use the flash or time stopper. These things don't even come out. However, there's a problem with this, which I'll showcase. You can charge it here, but take a note, you can't cancel this. You will lose the whole bar of energy on this section. You cannot cancel this effect. So if you started using that, you have to drain the whole bar. There's no way to cancel it. So there's only so much you can do. You can feel it there if you are fucking suicidal. Alright, and drop in the room of armored Joes. As we know, they die from air shooter, so you can use that here. So what I was talking about there was that in order to... Holy shit. How many can I have these on the screen at the same time? Oh! Oh my god! I've never done this before. Holy fuck! It's a fucking... Oh my god! Oh, what the fuck? Oh! Oh my lord! What the fuck, man? They just keep on coming. I need to have, like, infinite weapon energy for this. Holy shit, the lag! The lag is real. Oh my god, I need to see how many of these things I can have on the screen. Holy fuck. Can I kill them with something else? The lag is real. But I'm gonna die. Let me pause. Can I spawn more? Yeah, more. Keep them oh, there's a limit. That's the limit. Suddenly there's a limit after like 8 shows and... Oh no, there we go. I'm fucking gonna crash this bitch. Holy fuck. I've never seen the NES flicker this much. Never in my life. Holy shit. This also highlights the problem in the game that when the game lags, your iframes last a long time, and the knockback effect is... Like, look at that, the knockback effect is like tripled. You just keep getting knocked back. That's what happens in the Mega Dragon fight. You just get knocked back a lot. Alright, let's keep going. Oh. I say that. Let's just... let's run through. Oh! Fuck. There we go. So, Quickman does have a pattern. Yes, he has a pattern. You heard that, right?
What do you mean he has a pattern?
Well, he does have a pattern, but the problem is that he gets stuck on the left and right side walls. And he jumps inside the wall, and that messes up his pattern. And it's not helping that the room layout is garbage. But he ends up being random because of those facts. If you wanna learn more about how Quickman works, go watch Felon's video on it. I'll link it in the description, so you'll get an idea how he actually works. But as it is, it just doesn't work out. The room layout is garbage for this fight. And it's just... He comes up too random because of those things. Because he gets stuck inside the wall. He just seems to do whatever he wants. Which is not the case, of course, but that's what happens, man. If you watch very carefully, you can see him jump inside the wall on both sides. I can freeze frame it for you if you want, on the mini screen there. But it's a fun fight, don't get me wrong, the fight is very fun. I think this fight along with Woodman are the hardest fights in the entire game. So some weapons actually make him shield up. And there's a bug as well when you hit him with the Mega Buster, he will shield up as well. So the problem I was talking about becomes apparent here. So you use the time stopper on the stage to get past the beams, but yet it is the weakness of Quickman. So the stage wants you to use time stopper, but then it says, what are you doing? That's the weakness of Quickman, so that's pretty much pick your poison. Why would you design the stage in a way where it punishes you for using it in the stage? What kind of a design is that? I don't know any other stage in the entire Mega Man Classic series where you would use the weakness of the boss in the stage and lose all of it automatically when just using it once. Because remember, you can't pause the effect, you lose the whole bar. So unless you get lucky or farm at the end for more weapon energy, you're gonna have to buster this guy. Or use the crash bombs, which we ran out because we tested it on the one weapon. And who's gonna use crash bombs on this anyway? Or any other fucking secondary weakness there might be. Just buster. Buster is your best bet, because the buster shots are so fast. Every other weapon is so slow, it doesn't benefit you. Even if it did damage. Like all the effort, like the effort was done for Quickman on the coding side, but it failed on the actual game, and they failed to fix it. I'm not even sure if they noticed that. Probably didn't. Probably said fuck it. We're already late. But Quickman is one of my favorites because it's one of the hardest ones. Try no missing this pitch. It took me like, what, 2 years? Because it's all about luck, there's nothing else to it. Of course, people can say, oh, I made a strategy where I can predict what he does and manipulate him, but you only get so far. You can make a strategy at random. Well, technically random, you know what I mean, if you checked out Phil's video. But this game does have semi-good music. I'm not entirely a fan, but I do like most of it. Like Crash Man's music is kinda lame, but everything else pretty much is pretty good. I don't like Bubble Man's theme either. But the music in this game overall is pretty good, but I still like 4. I still like 3 and 4s over this, and even 6. Even Mega Man 6 has better music than this. Come at me. So that's Quickman out of the way. You use the fucking weakness on the stage and then you fail to use it on Quickman because you don't have it anymore. Nice. Can't beat Woodman no matter. Nice eyelashes. They really went all out on this one. I do like the stage. Nice graphics and all. So first up we got the Batantons, which you probably want to use air shooter on these. So at least that works. Like every enemy so far that are above you can be killed with the air shooter. That's common sense. Like that's how it should be done. Think about the enemy location and the weapon you have and design the weaknesses based on that. So you, as a developer, you play through the game and test the weapons on the enemies, and then you make the decision what weapons the enemy should be weak to and what should be better. You don't just put it on random, because that's not gonna work. Bubble shooter, or whatever the bubble lead, doesn't work on any goddamn thing. It dings off out of every goddamn enemy. It's so useless. And why would you waste heat on this? But again, why would you use air shooter? Because you can just use metal blades. Like, one shot, no energy trained. Fun fact, if you keep pausing like this, it never trains, because it always resets the amount you shot. So you have unlimited shots of metal blades and quick boomerang. You can never run out. So, fun fact, that makes them even more ridiculous than before. The bunnies. I'm a dumbass, I would use the bubble lead on them. It actually fucking works. I can't believe it. But then the bat comes and then you're like, I gotta go to the pause menu and switch my weapon and kill it. So why not just stay on the metal blade, right? Why would you switch? Why would you use the bubble lead when the metal blade is this much faster? Like why? Why would you use any other weapon here? We are gonna revert back to the metal blade so many goddamn times that it becomes apparent why everyone uses this weapon. Like here. Okay, so they are below us. Let's actually make an effort to try something else. So if they're below us, maybe the quick boomerang. But why would you? Like, this is not a good idea. You have to wait for the quick boomerang to come back. It works, but it's not good. Let's go back up. Because I want to see if there's any other weapon than the metal blade there that could prove beneficial. I don't think so. You could use the time stopper, but you'd lose all of it. So it's not really viable. You can use the crash bomb as well, or maybe just use the leaf shield. That works as well. But that's, again, why would you use that when you can use the metal blade? There's no reason for it. So next up are the hot dogs. You can either flash stopper, which makes you lose the whole bar, but you get through all of these, I think. No, you have to do in the previous screen. So you even get punished if you did it wrong. So you have to know the exact way to do it. And the exact way is using it before that screen, I think. Yep, that's the only way to get past these. So I don't think this was intended. I think this was an accident. You're not meant to skip these with the time stopper. Because, yeah, I don't think that's the intended way. So that was not, I don't think that was meant to be that way. It's just because you activate it before that screen, the code doesn't advance and drop down the hot dogs for you, so that's the only reason that works there. And it only works on 2 of these. If they really wanted you to do that, it would have worked on all of these, not just with the first two. So I think that's bullshit. Everyone who says that the time stopper is the weakness of hot dogs is just a fucking mistake. It's not. Like you can't seriously say they intended that. Another way, which is hilarious. I was actually gonna mention this, but someone actually commented about this as well. So you can indeed use Woodman's weapon against these. Problem? We wouldn't have Woodman's weapon yet, because you get Woodman's weapon from Woodman, but it insta-kills the hot dogs. What? It insta-kills them. Like, hold on a second. And the hot dogs never come back. There's no Wily stage where there are hot dogs. So they had to code this in, right? They had to code in that you kill the hot dogs with the fucking leaf shield. Why? You'll never get. You can't revisit stages. You'll never get here with the fucking leaf shield. I hate to quote AVGN, but what the fuck are you thinking? What were they thinking? And before you ask, is there another weapon that would kill these motherfuckers? Nope, that thing's. Oh, of course, the quick boomerang because it's broken, but we don't count that. Crash bombs, I would actually think would kill them, because why not? It's a fucking bomb. You fire a bomb on a dog's face. That should kill it. This should kill it, like in one hit. Absolutely, one hit kill. This should be one hit kill. But it's not doing fucking jack shit. I like this zip. It's not really a zip, but you go through the ground there. So, it's kind of strange. I just end up using the Buster, because that's what I'm used to. It's too much work to switch weapons on this part. I think these are... These 2 rooms here are okay. The hitbox is kind of strange on the fire there. As you can see, we can stand right on the edge at the fire, and the fire still hits us, but the hitbox is a bit off. So I like the first 2 here. These are fine. Maybe I would put a hole here as well, like up here, like in here, so you could jump more freely here. It's a bit cramped here. I keep saying here. How many times did I say here? But this I don't like. This is way too cramped. Like, I get it, it's a challenge. You can shoot him from there if you really want to do no damage, or if you're about to die. You can just keep doing this. But I don't like this room. It's not designed well. Either that or lengthen the like that one fire pillar there. That's way too long. It's so precise to jump over that. The design otherwise on the hot dog is pretty fun. Again, you could also use the atomic fire to kill these with the full charged one, but that's not enough to kill all of them. And again, it is the weakness of Woodman, so you'll pretty much lose all of it if you do that. This was so fun on the NES era to jump over the health bar. This was something that gave me joy. It's like, whoa, you can do that. Empty room with nothing. Some bats. The positions make you wanna lure them out, so I like that in the sense that you can't just... Well, it depends when they open up. You can sometimes get up to the ladder and shoot the bat fast enough. But usually you're just better off waiting here. And killing the bats a bit slower. So it's not destroying the flow. I like that bait aspect it has. So we got an enemy going from below. So obviously I would use the bubble lead here. Like, why is it not hitting the... Oh. Well, problem number one. Why is it not hitting the hand? Like, I would expect this to hit the hand and drop the monkey down. Like, that would be extremely cool. You have a weapon here, and you're like, I know what to do. No, it just goes through the hand, does nothing. And then when you're like, okay, I'm just gonna kill it with this. It fucking dings off. Are you fucking serious? The bubble lead goes down, the air shooter goes up. Every enemy that's down for bubble lead should die, and every enemy that's above for air shooter should die as well. That's just common sense. It is common fucking sense. That's how video games work. Who the full charge dies. At least that doesn't ding. Well, we can use the shield. Nice, it fucking works. And then, whoa! The leaf shield actually works in this section. Amazing. Look at how overpowered leaf shield is on this stretch here. Of course, you can only like walk like a couple of steps and then just move on. So it's more tedious than fun. Like, look at how slow I'm proceeding with this. Like, it works well, but because it's so slow to use and you can't move, then it's kind of like, why would you use this again? Because it's just slowing you down. You're making it more difficult than it needs to be. So I would not use the leaf shield here. Never mind, I would not use it. Scratch that. It's also a good mechanic that you don't get hit from the explosion of that dog. You can hug it and not take damage. In some fan games the last explosion actually hurts you, and that's bullshit. You should not be hurt from killing something. It's not like it's exploding like a grenade, unless there was a grenade inside it. Then I would understand. So let's see if the leaf shield kills the monkey from above. It doesn't. God damn it! It's clearly going through it. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? It hits the whole arm, like from the fingers, it hits it up to the shoulder. Oh my god! Shit. I picked up drinking with this game. Next episode, whiskey. Irish whiskey is the best. If you tell me otherwise, unsubscribe. Well, crash bomb should explode a monkey. If a rifle works at a zoo, I would hope so. I would hope that the crash bomb works as well. Problem in this part is that you can't use any other weapon than like the metal blade and the buster here, because when you use the other weapons on these monkeys, the peepees are gonna get you. Like, it's so difficult. And why is the crash bomb suddenly not exploding anymore? Like on some... Oh, it's because it's... oh, it's because it's stronger than the enemy's HP. It goes through, I see. So that kinda makes sense. But I wanna see the boom, I wanna see everything explode. What the fuck? I hate how the weapons are not named like the weapons, so it's like W for leaf shield. It should be L, not W. So it's after the Robot Master name. That makes me confused as fuck. Name the weapons after the weapons themselves, not after the bosses. That doesn't make any sense. If the weapon name doesn't start with the same letter as the boss name, that doesn't make... that confuses the fuck out of me. Shit! I understand, Mega Man 2, I'm killing you. But just hold tight, it'll be all over soon. Can I use... Why am I doing this? What the f... I can't do the zip. Flash stopper, you fool. That works well in here. Even the pippies lose their eggs, so you can use that, but it runs out so fast and then you're out. No nonsense in that. So just, I like using the buster. The pippies are fun, I like them. As well as the monkeys, I do like these designs. They are fun. If you spawn the pippy from behind, there's no other pippies will spawn in front, as long as these little ones are on the screen. So there's your abuse of the day. One bunny here. Just buster, we don't have time to switch weapons, nor does it make any sense. Oh nice, what a spot to use this weapon. Oh, it worked! Holy shit. So if you end up using the bubble lead here, you have to be extremely careful. But it actually works pretty well. So that's one more spot for bubble lead to be used at. Now, I don't think these guys take damage from any weapon. Oh, the leaf shield. The leaf shield. Look at this spot actually, you can just farm here. Too bad you can't enter the stage when you've already beaten it. You cannot use the weakness of... You cannot use the weakness of atomic chickens, which is the leaf shield, cause you already killed Woodman. You don't have this weapon on this stage. And guess what? This is the only spot in the game where these guys appear. I don't... Oh boy. Just to make sure, let's see if any other weapon hurts them. No. Oh! Atomic fire. Atomic fire kills them with fucking... Whoa, what the fuck? They go through the wall. But there's no sense in using the atomic fire because the small shots don't kill them fast enough. And the big shots... It takes so much energy. And it's also the weakness of Woodman. So there was no sense in that. Now we don't have enough fucking atomic fire for Woodman. God damn, I always go to A for atomic fire. Motherfucker. So Woodman... It's kinda strange. In order to dodge these leaves, you have to jump. If you just stand still, you'll get hit. And here is where you run under him. It's just... He's too big to jump over, and I hate robot masters that are too big to jump over. It makes it so that there's less you can do what comes to avoiding a boss. It prevents you from using your creativity, not being able to jump over a boss. So you can indeed run under him, but the timing is so precise that I still struggle with it, as you can see. If I can't even do this, like, it's so precise of a timing. You can get under him. There we go. Once in a lifetime. This fight is so limiting with the buster, it's not even funny. You can shoot through his shield if you go close enough. I actually like that. Like there. It's not too hard, because he takes so much damage. There is no reason for Woodman to take 1 damage though. But I think it's good that they did. Because otherwise it would be very fucking difficult of a boss. So luckily I guess he takes 2 damage, but... If I was the developer, I would have changed those leaves that drop down from the top. I would have made them less hectic, because now you always have to jump when they are crossing your... Like when they are flying near you. You can't just stand like this, you'll take a hit. So you have to jump, and that's kinda ass. And if you can't jump over Woodman, make it a bit easier to run under him. That would have been fair. All in all, one of my least favorite Robot Masters from any Mega Man game for sure. I don't really like Woodman. He prevents all creativity you could have against him. It's not fun to do. But it's practically so easy when he takes 2 damage that when you know how to be fast on it and shoot through the shield, then you have less problems. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, and we'll be back. Oh.